Oh, I'm going to position myself for safety. Okay, we got people coming up behind us. Oh, see, that person was about to go, but I think they saw the pedestrian before me. What were you thinking, buddy? So don't move, buddy. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here. We're going to be going through traffic and sharing what it is I look for, what it is I see, so that you guys know what to do when you're out riding yourself. We talk about it all the time on the main channel, where we are focused. That's uncommon thing, a common situation. Go ahead and switch over. So this person's going to go anyways. See, look at that already. Left turner right there. We have a green light. So anyways, what we do is we go over other people's crashes and close calls on the main channel. And I want to share with you what I look for. Okay, yellow light, I'm going to go ahead and apply some progressive brake pressure, position myself for safety. I like to position myself off to the left side a little bit more when it comes to lane positions. Checking every single 360 situational awarenesses, looking at my mirrors, doing head checks. I got my little camera on the back, so hopefully that thing doesn't fly off. We're going to be riding around. I'm going to be showing you guys what it is I look for. I'm going to be utilizing the planning method. I'm going to be utilizing the Smart Rider principles, which I already did. I got my trauma kit in my saddlebag. I got full gear. And I'm also going to be using the color code chart. Green does not always mean go. Double check everything. This guy wants to race. Just kidding. It's just really loud. We got somebody going right there. That means they're going to be slowing down. That means they're going to be closing my space cushion, which is my total stopping distance. I am going to be following my GPS. So that means I got to turn right up ahead. So what I do is I utilize my GPS as a map, obviously. It's Google Maps. I use it as a mapping system, kind of like in a video game. You know, you're out, you know, you're doing something like let's say Grand Theft Auto. You're playing Grand Theft Auto. You got the little mini map on the bottom left or whatever. I forgot where it goes. Play Call of Duty more. But anyways, it lets you know where things are happening, where things are going, and that's kind of what I use this for. I just kind of glance at it every so often. I don't need to use it all the time, but I glance at it, let me know where I need to go. Use my slow speed maneuvers, checking for any movement. Okay, I already committed. I'm going to go ahead and commit more. Now that my nose is pointed, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate because we've got cars coming behind me. And we are going the speed limit, 40 miles an hour. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, set it. I'm also going to put traction control on. I forgot to do that. We got this person, uncommon thing, common situation. Looks like they're waiting. I'm positioning myself for safety in this position right here. So what I'm using right here is good line of sight. I could turn to the right and swerve into that little bike lane if I had to. It also protects my lane just a little bit. I'm not going to defend it completely. You know, if somebody wants to come in, they're going to take it. That's the way it works. Okay, we're on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to on-road users. So any car, any truck, anybody wants to take my lane, I give it to them. And I'm going to move off. I'm going to find a better escape path because guess what? I'm nimble. I am able to do whatever it is I want to do on this bike, and I'm having a ton of fun on it, and they're stuck in a car. So how about that? All right, so we got somebody behind me. All right, they're speeding up. That thing was getting loose on the first ride, so double checking everything. We got roadside or road debris right there. Not going to be a big deal for me. We got an intersection coming up. So this is not a good intersection. There's tons of traffic, tons of things to look out for. So here's what you got to do. You just stay in your lane. You look for anybody that is aside of the vehicle. And if you have to, you can apply the brakes right here so you can stop. It's a yellow. I got to go. There's no way I had good total stopping distance to stop before the line. So I just went. Okay, we got a side turner right here, left or a right-handed turner, side of the vehicle. Sorry guys, I'm trying to talk as quick as my brain is thinking about it. We got somebody right here, possible path of travel. People over here. Nope. Okay, good. Still good position. Now everyone kept going. Okay, I'm going above the speed limit a little bit. You know, it's 40. But the thing is, everybody's gonna keep going, and I'm fine with that. We got a red light coming up ahead. Nobody behind me, nobody behind us. Going to go ahead and apply some progressive brake pressure. I'm going to start doing it right now. I got a bug on my face. That sucks. So start doing it right now. Downshift a little bit. So slow speed maneuvers, slow straight line, you know. I'm going to position myself for safety. Okay, we got people coming up behind us. Oh, see, that person was about to go, but I think they saw the pedestrian before me. What were you thinking, buddy? So don't move, buddy. Okay. Whoa. You're not paying attention. See? I saw him. I kept him in my eyes. I had my clutch, and I wasn't going to go. That guy is in a rush. So he's going to get in the left lane probably and go around all of us. And that's, you know what? That's just the way it is. Am I going to put that on 99 Lives? How you doing, 99 Lives? No, I'm not going to do that. No, that happens all the time. You just got to pay attention. You got to be aware of it. And he's probably embarrassed by it. He didn't mean to do that. We got a right turn right here. You notice how we didn't see him till last second? Same thing with that is because I'm really close to these people and I don't have the best vision. So I'm going to go ahead and get in the middle right here so I can see these people wanting to come out of all of this right here. Okay, yeah, I see tires moving. I see tires moving. Okay, yeah, you stay there. You stay there. It says it wants me to turn right, so let's go ahead and do that. I know I can go straight and whatnot, but I'm going to go ahead and turn right anyways. I'm going to follow the GPS a little bit. I know where I am. I don't need the GPS. I know my area very well. Okay, we got a person in the crosswalk, but they're way over there. It would be unsafe for me to stay and stop. I don't have crumple zones like everyone else. Okay, so now I'm increasing my speed, but I don't have good sight. Now I do. I got better line of sight, but it's a 35-mile-an-hour road. I thought it was going to be 45, so I'm actually going to roll off the throttle. See how they're increasing the gap by me slowing down just a couple miles an hour? It's because they're going to increase it. Okay, what's the human tendency to do is to go faster, right? Every so often you'll look down and you'll be like, oh crap, I'm going too fast. Like even now I'm going 38. So they're going 40 something. So I'm going to constantly move around. I got somebody to my left behind me and they were a little close. You stay on your side. I don't like it when people do that. But that's why I'm in this middle position. I'm in this middle position. It's going to give me a good space cushion to the left and the right. So overall, I got this nice bubble. If I was off to the right, I have a nice big bubble to my left, but not so much on the right. So it doesn't give me a lot of options. So I'm gonna, since there's nobody here and I'm not having to deal with roadway hazards very much, I'm gonna stay in the middle. And now that person's way ahead. I have this nice big gap. I got a side of the vehicle coming up, so I'm a little concerned about that. Not gonna be a big deal because we do have a big open area. I'm gonna go ahead and wave while looking at this vehicle. I don't have to look at the person. I can look at this vehicle. You're my threat, not the bike. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and increase my speed. It seems like everyone's getting a little upset with me. So right here, we got a red light. We got a left turn arrow. I think I'll go straight because there's more traffic. I want to show you guys more. We got a bunch of sides of the vehicles here. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start slowing down. I'm in third gear. I'm gonna downshift, match the RPMs, do it nice and smooth, okay? Maybe you have to give it a little bit of throttle, you know? This is where your slow speed maneuvers kick in when you're out in the parking lot, which, by the way, we have a lot of fun slow speed maneuvers on this channel, motorcycle training concepts. All right, so now I'm gonna position myself for safety. In order to do that, I don't put my foot in the oil so I slip and slide. My biggest concern now is anybody, and I move my mirrors like this. So anybody getting behind me, so we got this white vehicle coming up, and the thing is, the lane to my left is stacked up, so my lane is not. So that means people want to get in my lane because there's, you know, basically just want to go where the easy flow of traffic is going. So BMW, you better slow down and stop. Okay, very good. Very good. They are kind of close, but you know what? Not a big deal because now that they're there, I'm going to go ahead and just, if I wanted to, I'll just move up just a little bit. All right, so what I do is when I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the path of travel. I'm going to be going, oh, it's already green. Keep double checking, keep double checking. Now that I'm already halfway through, let's go ahead and accelerate out of there. Is 0 to the speed limit. Yeah. So this area of the road is kind of messy and kind of gross. And you see, look at 0 to the speed limit way quicker than anybody else. So that's all you have to do. You don't have to go 0 to double the speed limit or 20 over, which is criminal speeding here in Arizona, I believe. You could just go to 0 to the speed limit, 40. And I'm way ahead of everybody. Now, in order for them to catch up to me, they're gonna have to go 50 at least, or at least 41, right? So they're gonna break the speed limit. I'm not, but now I got a space cushion. So nobody's breaking the laws. And that's a good thing. Because you don't wanna have to pay a speeding ticket when you could have bought good gear with RevZilla using the code in the link in the description. It does help support the channel. No extra cost to you. You literally just click it and it's gonna take you to RevZilla. And anything you buy, I get a little kickback. It's like a little affiliate. It's like they're saying, yeah, thank you for sending them to us. All right, so we're coming up to another red light. Now the best space cushion, best plan, okay, position of your of safety, you know, because you're looking for escape routes, your total stopping distance, and your space cushions would be in this left lane because you got that middle lane. But here's the thing, I think this is a right turn only, so I'm just gonna go ahead and adjust because I want to go straight. So now I have a good space cushion to the left and the right. We got a left turner right here, possible. Looks like they want to go in this little area. You slow down. I'm rolling off the throttle. I'm getting ready to swerve. I'm going to go ahead and position myself a little bit better, just in case. You could have done that a little earlier, Daniel. Okay, come on now. All right, so I'm gonna position myself in between these two cars, because if a car is going out of control behind me, hopefully they're gonna swerve left or right around us. And if I had to, I could just hopefully gun it through there. All right, I'm gonna stay staggered. You never know if this Jeep wants to turn left, because there is housing up ahead. So who knows? Who knows? I'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on my 360 on the back. So this is one of those things that I don't think a lot of motorcycle... I don't want to say that. I want to say this is something that not a lot of people focus on when it comes to training for motorcycling. And the reason why I don't believe that in the United States, because I know a lot of you guys over in the UK and Europe, you guys do this, which I think we should do. The thing is, nobody really does on the bike, on the road, situational awareness, situational hazards, all these different things and what to do in a real life scenario. And that's something that we are taught in firefighting, is that you make it as real as possible, even if it's pretty dang fake. Okay, when we're doing simulation training, a lot of people are like, a lot of firefighters are like, this is not even real, and they just kind of like mess around. The whole goal is to treat it like it is real, because when it is real, that's dangerous, and we don't want to put you in danger just for training. We want you to have situational awareness. We want you to have training in the safest environment as possible, and that's what a track is. That is what a parking lot is. That is basically it. You know, taking a course. Try to make it as safe as possible. It's still somewhat dangerous, you know, going to a track and doing parking lot. You could drop it on your leg and break your leg. That's why you wear full gear. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and it's very hard to take a new rider, brand new rider, to this, because in order to get on the road, you have to have an endorsement or a license. You have to, you know, have some training of braking and everything, because I can't take a new rider here and be like, okay, now stop before the intersection. That's not the case. I'm going to go ahead and turn left. I still do head checks. I practice them. Obviously, nobody was going to be there because of the median, but you never change up your habits. You know, keep your good habits. Don't make exceptions for your habits. That's my biggest thing, is I want to find a way to make this possible in the United States. You know what? Let's just narrow it down even more, in Tucson, Arizona. So my goal is to start doing a little bit of this with those of you that are the beginner riders or even novice riders, you know, whoever. As long as you're able to, you have an endorsement, you've been riding on the road a little bit, I want to share with you, because the after action reviews are after the crash. I don't want you guys to have to deal with after the crash. I want you to deal with prior to the crash, prevention. Okay, I want you to prevent a crash. Okay, it's red for the cross. Oh, it looks like they got an arrow. Okay, so what I do is I can kind of see the arrow. You guys probably can't. I can see the arrow on that big light switch board thingy. I don't know what it is. Civil engineers, help me out here. All right, it's turning yellow. So that means it's going to turn red. That means it's going to be green for us. We have this person right here that's going to go straight. So I'm just going to kind of slow speed maneuver it. That's the whole point of a parking lot. Nobody's coming. All right, so I'm going to stay staggered with this vehicle. I could easily beat this Prius if I wanted to, but I'm going to stay staggered because you never know if they're going to come into my lane. But I lost my train of thought when it comes to situation awareness. But okay, so now I'm back on. The thing is, I want to be able to take new riders out, or any rider that can. I'm not going to switch lanes. This guy's speeding up. I got to turn right in 2 miles. And utilize what Cardo is helping me with. You know, they sponsor this channel. I got the Cardo Pack Talk Bold on this left side. I used to have the Slim. I still have it, but I like the Pack Talk Bold. They sent it to me. I'm practicing with it. I'm messing around with it. And you can communicate with somebody in front. So like if there's another rider in front of me, I can communicate with them. Be like, all right, it's my turn to be in front, so you can see where I position myself. So they're not having to constantly check the mirrors. And I get in front, and we're just communicating the whole time. You know, we can go up the mountains, so we can do mountain training. We could do in-city training. We could do interstate training. We could do, you know, whatever kind of training. I'm coming up with all these different things, guys. Don't worry, trust me. And we utilize the Cardo Pack Talks or the free comms. You know, it could be anything, because those short range, because we're just kind of staying next to each other, right? So I double check all my mirrors and everything when I switch lanes, and go on one-on-one training like this. I think that'd be very good, very beneficial, and I think a lot of schools should offer that kind of training. It's very time-consuming. It's not very you don't make money on it. Trust me. You need to have like 12 people in a class to make it worth your while, you know, for how many hours. But there's got to be a model around it. There's got to be something, because you know what, personal trainers do one-on-one training all the time. You know, line up 5 people. You know, come on, coaches, line up 5 people back to back to back to back. Do an hour each. That's 5 hours a day. You know, this is good training. You know, 20 minutes in a parking lot, 30 minutes out on the road. 5-minute gap. Okay, space cushion right here. I got good positioning, so if they slammed the brakes, I could lane split. That's why I position myself for safety. It's for success too. So if that person slammed the brakes, I could have lane split without really even moving. But if I was right here, I would have had to swerve and then thread the needle just in case there's a car to the left, which there is. So, oh, we got somebody right here, Mini Cooper, switching all the lanes, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll off my throttle so I can have better space cushion. So that's why I position myself for safety. So like right here, if there was cars like right in front of my tire and they slammed the brakes, I would have been able to move it through without a swerve. That's positioning yourself for safety. So we don't know what all these peoples are doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and get over here, protect my lane just a little bit. I don't want them creeping in, but still give myself a space cushion. I don't know, guys, I just wanted to share with you some of these things, some of these ideas that I have in my head, and I think this is a great opportunity to do it because it allows me to talk while riding, show you guys what I see, show you guys what I want to do, and I love doing this on this channel. Check out Dana and the Fireman. Matt and I are going to get after the ride back up because we're going to talk about buying, selling, and a few other things outside of just actually riding. That's why it's called After the Ride. And we're going to be able to talk more about those types of things. And it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys do all those things. And I will be seeing you guys around. I make like a ton of videos.